Hey, Mike.
Hey there.
All right, it's been a couple years since we talked.
Okay.
And it's also Memorial Day weekend. And I wanted to do an update on your bike. How many miles do you have on it now?
I got 31,000 miles on this.
Okay.
2010.
Have you had any issues with it?
None. Everything's been great. Just a routine. I've changed the brake pads once, several sets of tires, but just the normal stuff that wears out.
Has it been back to the dealer for any kind of warranty? Or?
There was a couple for the chain and sprocket, but they said this model wasn't affected this year, wasn't affected. I think I had a rectifier like the first year, had to get replaced.
Under warranty?
Under warranty.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't be the warranty, 3 years, 36,000 miles, so.
Has it ever been on the back of a tow truck?
No, never. I killed the battery a couple times, but that was my fault.
Okay. How about your chain and sprockets? Those are original?
Yeah, I still have the original chain and sprocket. They seem to be holding up pretty well. Original suspension, the original seat. I really didn't modify, any of it, that much. I just put on protection things and safety things like lights and horns and crash bars.
Okay, so no suspension work, no
Nope.
seat work.
Nope, just keep it just the way it is.
Pretty much stock.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that you've used several different kinds of tires. What are you running now? What kind of tires do you like?
Yeah, these are the Mitas E10s, and for the kind of stuff that we're doing, they're really pretty good on the dirt roads and a little bit of the soft gravelly stuff. I mean, it gives I'm not a expert rider, but they give me a little bit more confidence in the on the dirt roads.
Okay.
Before that, I had the Mitas E7s. They were good. They were more their 50/50 tire. Got quite a few miles out of them, maybe 6,000, 7,000 miles. And before that was the Heinedus. I got almost 8,000 out of those, and they were pretty good. A couple of sets of the TKC 80s. They were nice, but they didn't last that long.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, so far the Mitas tires have been the best. I think I'm going to stick with these for a while.
Great. What kind of miles per gallon are you getting on this thing?
Oh, jeez. Anywhere between 55, right around 55, 50 to 55 miles per gallon. It always amazes me when I go to fill it up and it only takes 3 gallons and I've already gone 160 miles.
Wow. So any advice you'd give for someone that's looking to buy either a new or used F800GS?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely get one. Don't do everything you read on the forums about changing everything on it. Ride it first, see how you like it. Definitely get the protection stuff for it. Get the crash bars, get the skid plate. The little hyper lights in the back here are good because they flash when you put the brakes on. And then an auxiliary light in the front. I mean, just that basic stuff, and then just ride it for a while and see how you like the suspension and the handling before you do anything to it. Because for the kind of riding I do, which is probably 80 to 90% the way most people ride, is the stock stuff is fine.
Okay.
It's been engineered and it works.
So let's talk about the riding. Where are we now, and what kind of riding do you like to do with this?
Yeah, we're in Pomfret, Vermont, just north of Woodstock, and these are the best roads anywhere in Vermont. I mean, I tell you, this we can cruise. Like I said before, with these tires, it gives me a little more confidence. For me, doing 40 or 50 miles an hour on these back roads is pretty good. Considering when I first started riding, I was always doing like 25 to 35, all over the place. The winding roads, the hills, the Northeast Kingdom. I mean, there hasn't been a bad road, that we've been on in Vermont.
Yeah. So, and you feel more confident on this bike over the last few years?
Oh yeah. I think just especially following you guys, keeping up with you guys. Instead of waiting, for a minute or two for me at the intersections, you're only waiting like 15 or 20 seconds now.
Right. No, it's always fun riding with you. Mike, thanks a lot for your time, and I know the other owners of the 800GS really appreciate the feedback from the last video, and thanks for taking the time to do this one.
Yeah, sure. My pleasure.